Hi there, I'm Monica Michelle, the Solutionist Marketer and the founder of Monica Michelle Marketing. I'm known for developing winning digital marketing strategies that shift small businesses from being the best kept secrets to well known experts with multiple revenue streams. Now, if you've been lurking in the shadows of your industry and you're ready to shine a light on your expertise, you can count on my newbie friendly, results driven marketing plans and management services to do this exact same for you. So you're already a genius. Swing by solutionistm.com so I can show you how we can let the world know together. So I sat down and spoke with Belinda, and she had all this insight. She does visual mapping for your business. And I just want you to take a listen to some of the things that she shared. Here we go.
Session is really designed to help you use visual thinking. And we have a signature process called vision mapping, but it's really designed to help you start visualizing those big ideas and concepts so that you can be clearer about what you're doing that's for your audience, but also more importantly, if you're a solopreneur business owner, you are hiring a lot of people to try to help you get things done. And you may be at the stage where you're building a team, and communication and making sure you're clear about what your focus is so important. If you're hiring a web designer or a graphic designer, even a photographer like yesterday, they're going to ask you, hey, do you have a mood board? Hey, do you have colors that, do you have, if you have no brand colors or no marketing tools, they're going to ask you, tell us about your vision. What's your message? What are you trying to achieve? Who are you trying to impact? What's the transformation you promise for people? And if you haven't even started thinking about those things, you're going to spend way more money, or you're not going to get the results that you expected, because they can only work with what you give them. So if there's a reason to pay attention to this session, is really designed.
And so that was something that I found extremely interesting, because a lot of times we know that we need help, and that's cool. We all do. No man is an island, right? But what ends up happening is we know we need help, but we haven't gotten clear on what it is we're wanting to do or what the staples are. We haven't thought about it. And yes, sometimes talking to others will help pull that information out of us, but then we need to hire the right person to help with that. So if you need to sit and visualize and get clear on something, and you can't do that by yourself, for whatever reason, no judgment, because I definitely have been there, then we need to sit down and say, okay, let me hire someone to help pull that out of me. That's one thing. But if we say, oh, I know that I need help, but I'm not exactly sure who or what, then hire the prospective person that's going to be able to help with that. Or sit down with yourself and ask yourself the tough questions so you can get through it. The clearer, the faster and the clearer you can get on your vision and what it is that you're wanting to do, then the faster and the easier it's going to be for people to join the team and execute. Now, here's the caveat, the sweet spot, if you will. Before I go too far into this, make sure you swing by the millennialbusinesssummit.com so you can watch all of the speakers that were there for the entire time. But you can also flip back in this YouTube page here, and you can watch her full class there if you just want her class. If you go and download or join and get the entire replay of all of our summit, then you'll be able to get the workbook. You'll also have access to a course that's going to help you get clear on setting up your budget and figuring out how much your stuff should be costing in your business. But in addition to that, you're going to have access to a library of things that's going to help you be able to figure out their master classes. And it's going to be able to help you figure out how to do different things when it comes to marketing. You'll get that first month free. So make sure you swing by the millennialbusinesssummit.com so you can grab all the goods good. So back to what I was saying. Now, it's difficult to get clear on stuff, and that's absolutely fine. That's reasonable. That's something that happens. And sometimes you say, well, I'm not sure what direction I want to go in. Well, then be clear and resolute in, I'm going to be general For example, when I first started marketing, I wasn't sure what part of marketing I wanted to do. So I was clear in the very beginning, I'm going to do all marketing. It doesn't matter what. If someone comes to me and they have something that's related to marketing, I'm in. What I got to do. Once I started doing all the different marketing things and learning about all the different umbrellas of marketing, I was able to get a clear understanding about what marketing I was best at. What type of marketing that I really enjoyed? What was my sweet spot? So, my sweet spot is the research and figuring out what the strategic plan needs to be. Now, do I do radio marketing? Yes. Do I do email marketing? Certainly. Do I help you with your social media, your graphics, and advertising for your next event, or figuring out whatever the thing is, like the executables? Absolutely. I definitely do all those things, but that's not what I'm going to advertise. So now that I've been doing it for a little bit and I was able to learn the different things and the different parts of marketing, I'm able to say, this here is my sweet spot. And since this is my sweet spot, that's the part that I'm going to advertise and market and put out into the world and say, this is what I do. So if someone comes to me and asks me to do something that I'm not advertising, that's not my sweet spot, figuring out what your social media plan is, figuring out what your campaign needs to look like, figuring out what all the moving parts are, then I pick and choose. Probably won't be doing that. Okay. But if it's something that I can fit into my schedule and something that I kind of like, but then that's absolutely fine. But I had to start with being clear that my vision was going to be helping everyone at any time with marketing. And now I know that my vision is helping you figure out what your solution or your marketing campaign needs to look like. How is that executable? What are the things that need to be pulled together? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. If you have any questions or you need some support in doing this, then swing by solutionistm.com. Schedule some time so we can talk. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. Comment below. Let me know where you are in your business and what your vision is, because I definitely want to hear that. Hope you have a great one. Bye.